What up? What up? What up, you guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome back to the DC Animated Universe Marathon, where Tex and I go through the iconic episodes, as well as some of our favorite episodes of the DC Animated Universe. And today, guys, it's the final episode of Batman the Animated Series. We made it. Freaking made it. 7 long months. We made it. Tex, we made it.
I can barely believe it, to be honest with you. But
7 long
it feels
months. Good. Oh my gosh. People think there's no such thing as Batman fatigue, but trust me, it exists. And trust me, especially with Batman getting all the media push in everything. I love this show, but at the same time, sometimes I get tired of this show.
I definitely get that.
Because this marathon gave me a whole reason to rewatch the whole animated series, and I'm glad I did. Now, I probably won't rewatch it again for I won't even say rewatch the whole show again. I'll probably just watch just specific episodes at this point, because that's the only reason why I would watch this show. But our commentary is on the iconic as well as I wouldn't say very interesting, incredible episode. The episode titled Mad Love, which gives us the origin story of Harley Quinn, because for the folks who don't know, a little backstory for you. Harley Quinn is an original character that was pretty much created for this show, and she became a breakout star, which had her grant all the way, pretty much allowed her to get her own comic books from DC. And just like Livewire, she's, they're all breakout characters that pretty much they're original to the show, like Harley, Livewire,
X-23 from X-Men Evolution.
Oh yes, X-23 from X-Men Evolution, Calderon, Aqualad from Young Justice. Those are just examples of characters that pretty much that were made originally for the show, but they become so popular, they get a following that, the big two or the publishers decide to put them, let's slap them in the comics since fans love them so much. And that's how we got Harley. Now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like Mad Love got nominated for an Emmy.
I want to say you're right. I feel like I've heard that before.
I feel like it is, but I could be wrong. Mad Love. Let me see. Okay, it got a one-shot comic. That's also. Yeah, it's a single issue the single issue comic got nominated. Well, it won a best single issue Eisner Award. That's basically what it got. But I feel like I could have sworn that this episode got nominated for an Emmy or something. But if it didn't, then I could be wrong. By the way, Tex, how are you feeling going into this episode?
I think it's very symbolic that the last episode in our journey will be about a character who's completely original to this series. It's kind of beautiful in its own way,
Mm-hmm.
I can say I don't think I liked Harley that much as a kid, but as I've grown older, I think I've really grown to see the appeal. I don't know how much I love Harley. I will say if I had a top 10 female DC characters, she's definitely on the list. As a kid, that was not the case. So I guess seeing her original first origin ever made, it'll be very interesting.
I always found Harley fascinating because Joker was always my favorite Batman villain, and then seeing Harley as the henchwoman, they just had such a great dynamic together, and I always enjoyed seeing the both of them on screen. That's what just made them stand out for me. And this fact that this episode pretty much gives us her origin story and how she's a completely original character that didn't. Sorry.
Are you good?
Sorry about that. It was like a mix of a sneeze and a yawn. Gosh. So yeah, the fact that Harley originated from this show but not from the comics makes it even more fascinating. So that's the reason why I like this episode. But pretty much we said our fair share of things. So let's get into this episode. And if you're watching along with us, we are about to begin in 3, 2, 1. And of course, this is the last time we are going to see this intro.
Oh, praise the bat. I love this. I love it, but it's got to end sometime. Though.
Yeah, that's why I really wish they could have had. I wish they could have had an option to just switch it to the the new Batman Superman Adventures intro,
Yeah.
but they didn't. Last time we're gonna see that iconic Batmobile bursting out of the Batcave.
Okay, that black one, you're making me like emotional now. I don't. I look. You know, like, dang it, because I didn't want to care, but now how can I not? This opening is great. This is the last time we're gonna see these two, huh? Oh man, that's kind of sad now. You
The
made
last
it
time we're
hard.
gonna see these two mooks get their butts kicked by Batman and the police guards. Just
those two mooks, the two cops, and this last shot. Oh man,
the last iconic shot.
Lightning
strike.
Ah, beautiful. I'll say that about it this last time.
Yep. Mad Love. Written by Paul Dini, story by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm. Dr. J. Recco. I mean. Jerko. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it till you said it like that.
Wow. Oh.
I think it's the second time we've seen Joker in that attire.
What, the doctor suit?
Yeah. Did he wear something in the Justice Lord's universe when he was like
in art when he was in Arkham?
Oh, as he's trying to lobotomize him.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Predictable.
Ooh.
This is gonna be episode without a sidekick, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, you could have still killed Commissioner Gordon if you wanted to. Oh, I guess he's trying.
May the philosophy be with you. Star Wars reference.
Oh, Mark Hamill too. Yeah, that's
yep.
I wonder if he came
I
up
wonder
with
if that was improvised.
I do too. I feel like it might have been. If not, he was happy when he read that's what he was saying.
Sorry, Jim.
Okay, Jim, you don't gotta. Everybody's giving punchlines now. Can we just this is not normal. We live in a very messed up city, man.
Funny bone shipping.
Anytime I see this is one of Joker's hideouts, I'm like, how does Bruce not find him? Because he chooses such obvious places. Okay, and this is where this scene has come from.
Mm-hmm.
She's in this skimpy nightdress.
Again, product of the 90s.
Yeah, go away. I'm busy.
And that line.
Okay. Jesus. Aw.
Sheesh.
She actually is trying. That kind of makes it sadder.
He always tries to go above and beyond. Just shoot him.
I mean, that's good advice, to be fair. That's good advice.
Ooh. He almost took Harley's head off.
Yeah, 100 smiles. Pearl on this can't smile.
Laughing fish reference.
I mean, they're fish. I don't think you're kind of sad about nothing.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna kick out again. That's okay. Just like class. I do love how they take time to add Bud and Lou to the
Yeah.
the background.
I bet they're probably saying, "You got kicked out again, Ma?"
I hate to see it. Hate to see it. That guy's no good for you.
Like, hey, Bud, Mama's losing it. I could see that.
I don't know, Lou. Maybe we should go to Metropolis and mess with that there crypto again.
mess with that super dog.
Yeah. Oh, see, they are blue in this flashback. Good to know.
I guess the lighting. And it's funny, she says the exact same line in those interview tapes in the Arkham Asylum game.
Call me Harley. Everyone does. Oh, that's the first time she made eye contact with Ivy.
Made eye contact with Ivy.
These are just random criminals, right?
Yeah, these are random nutcases.
Okay, it's kind of what they showed Ivy. I guess because of their connection. I just would have expected they showed more.
We actually said they eat a novice like you for breakfast.
It's always hard for me to remember that Harley really is a doctor, bro. Like, it's kind of funny. She's certified. She's, all things considered, she's probably one of the smarter villains, or I guess smarter people in Gotham.
Yep.
I've got a guy. Good, no Joker. He could tell from that small little interaction that she was gonna want to manipulate.
Huh.
Harley. I swear I've heard this. I've heard this talk so many times from the Arkham game, from this.
It's like he's playing her like a fiddle.
Sequence. That's right. He lures her. Well, like, oh yeah, you can write a great paper on me, but I slowly trick you.
Yep.
Looking at this, I know the episode's not over yet, but I think Harley might have one of my favorite like origins just in general. It's a very interesting origin.
Yep.
This is all BS.
Very interesting. Huh.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, wow. Is that funny? Jesus. Oh, wow. That was very good animated. Oh, my God. He did what?
Batman. Oh, you gotta love Mark Hamill's performance.
Don't you?
Oh my gosh, Harley. By killing people?
Yeah, I can see how this would be a problem.
My angel? Now she's on the couch. Oh my god.
He does look nice in that look though. I can't lie.
Ooh. Let's put him through the ringer. And this is where she takes matters into her own hands.
Well, good on you, Harley. Good on you. What Hawkman's mask?
I don't know. It happened so fast I missed it.
Yeah, I only noticed it because it looked like his JSA mask.
She didn't even pay.
Ooh, but she's strong. Okay, good to know this since it come out of nowhere.
Ooh. Oh, she put a brick in the rubber chicken. That definitely is giving somebody a concussion. Wakey, wakey, Joker.
Jesus.
Sheesh, she could have killed him.
Oh, it is for nothing.
And then they became the king and queen of Gotham.
He looks so happy. Like, yeah, it worked. It worked. I didn't think it did, but it worked. Oh, that was a great story. So you've told it to us like 10 times, but whatever.
Yep. Oh, wow. That is very believable. The fact that she unmasked herself on
Good on her.
videotape.
Yeah, that was good. I feel like I'd fall for it.
She's wearing the trench coat and she still has the costume on. Oh.
Oh, wow. Traitor.
Wow. But it was fake.
That is very good on him. A robot or whatever. This leads to our theory that
Ooh.
Toy Man just be giving these guys stuff, man.
Toy Man's got to be the master supplier for
You
the
got to. Like, oh,
supervillain
Harley here.
community.
Could I get a model Joker, if you please? Of course, Harley, of course.
Why, of course, my good man.
That was a great Toy Man impression. I used to hate when he talked too because I hate his voice. It creeps me out. Oh, look, it's the purple stuff from the those commercials. The whatever, Sunny D.
Yep.
There you go. Oh, is this that episode when Batman laughs?
Yep.
Okay. So these last few episodes we've seen are like a lot of meme bait, and I never knew where they came from except for it came from the show.
You said what? Mean bait?
Meme bait.
Oh,
Like I've seen so many of
meme
these.
bait.
Yeah, like so many of these things. I've seen the memes of them, but never knew where they came from.
Gotcha. Brilliant. Huh.
The Joker could never settle down.
Yeah. When you know Batman's laughing, you know it's about to go down.
Gives me the creeps, you little fool. Wow, that's the most malicious he's ever sounded.
Oof. The truth hurts, doesn't it? Oh.
That just implies to make Joker's tried it on Batman before.
Yep.
See, this scene is making me think, yeah, Harley's got a problem because she really went back after this too.
She did. Again, Joker really played her at like an instrument. Huh. It's wow.
Boring, lame, not funny. Been
To
done.
Riddler.
I've seen that used so many times with the Joker. Like two
What?
Riddler. He does riddles. I tell jokes. It's a whole difference.
You have who tied up where?
That is such great. I can't hear it, but that is such great delivery.
I love that line.
He could hardly speak.
Oh yeah.
Harley.
Wait for it. 3, 2, bam.
Oh, they can't even show it. They can only show Bruce's grim side. Excuse me 1 minute, Batman. I need to go handle something. Thank you.
Jeez.
I mean, this is consistent. Remember that one episode with the guy thought he killed him? That's so nice, Harley. But like,
Wow.
that's okay. That's funny. If you have to explain it, it's a joke. That's the point. Did she arm herself with a swordfish? What is that?
A fake swordfish.
Oh my god, the scene from Catwoman. Hey, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, it all started a week ago.
Oh man. Oh man. That
Oh
is
my gosh, she
brutal.
looks broken. I didn't think I thought she'd bounce back. She looks actually really messed up right there. Okay.
Wait for it.
You just did all of that just to use Harley's plan anyway. You such a
Listen. Oh wow.
Whoa, he's packing heat.
He's actually gonna shoot him.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm beginning to see why you fell so often. We bit that belt. Jesus Christ.
Eesh.
Piranhas are no joke. I've
No.
like actually seen them in person for the first time not too long ago. Those guys can destroy some flesh. You drop something in there, it's gone, man. There's no way he made that. Maybe he did get powers like the creeper. I never thought it was an episode where, because you know, there's always something in Batman material. He's on the train. How?
Missed. This is like the perfect final battle.
This gives me Sherlock Holmes versus Moriarty vibes. Like, yeah, this is it. Pudding.
Pudding.
There's one thing I like about DCAU Batman. I like how much more, like, I guess, funny he could be, but how arrogant he was towards his villains.
Yep. Uh-oh, bleeding.
Ooh. Is this still a Harley episode? This actually looks like their last fight.
Yeah, this looks like the end-all, be-all.
Batman versus Joker on a speeding train. I punched him off a train into a smokestack.
And he's bleeding too.
I finally killed the Joker. But sir, you're no kill rule. No.
Forget it, Alfred. Tonight was the night I ended it.
That's right. Oh, Harley.
She says that now.
We know our story ends, so I feel bad. I kind of wish this was Harley's like ending because I really do feel bad for her.
Oh, trust me. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He threw you off a building, but okay.
You poor sap.
This would be a great lead into the Harley Quinn show because that's basically the first episode of that. Like he's abusing you. Like come on, he chose Batman over you. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. Towards the end, it became less of a Harley origin. I guess the whole episode wasn't just about her origin, more so about her abusive relationship with the Joker.
Yep.
But it was a pretty good episode. I mean, by the end, it definitely did not feel like a Harley episode. It was like, yeah, Batman and Joker at it again, but still pretty good.
I liked it. I really liked it. The more I look at it now, the more I realize how sad, how much I feel bad for Harley, to be honest. But
yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to feel bad for her. Like I kind of hate, you know how comics are. They do a lot of retcons, so it's kind of hard to feel bad for like New 52 Harley, who blew up like a lot of kids on like Christmas Day.
Sheesh.
But then they retconned it because they were like, yeah, we really can't redeem that Harley. So, but this Harley, I feel like, I mean, she's done some bad things, but has she ever done anything irredeemable? You know, it's like I feel like she could still
not
be
necessarily.
Saved, you know,
but man, it was what an origin episode for Harley.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I really enjoyed the origin.
If this episode actually, if this aired during the BTAS portions before the whole animation change, I feel like this episode would have been on par with whatchamacallit, Heart of Ice.
Yeah,
yep,
I can agree with that.
This episode definitely could have won an Emmy for sure.
Yeah, I hear that. I agree, in fact.
But Tex, we did it, man. We did it.
We did do it.
We freaking did it.
I don't have to be just alone with Bruce Wayne anymore until maybe Batman Beyond. It's a good life, man.
Folks, that was our final episode commentary on Batman the Anime Series. We just have one more stint of Batman to go through, and that is to do our commentary on Mystery of the Batwoman. Once we're done with that, we can kiss the Bat Belfry goodbye. Because, man, oh man, oh man, I am tired of the Bat. I am tired. But honestly, though,
too much.
I can honestly say that regardless of how you feel about Batman as a whole, this show will not be what it is today. Wait, I take that. Wait, scrap. Let me change. Let me rephrase that. I gotta rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. This show is pretty much pinnacle 90s television and an iconic superhero television show for that matter. And trust me, if you're a fan of superheroes in general, this show is a must-watch. I mean, if you can go through this entire show, episode by episode, like we did, kudos on you. But trust me, this show is great for just watching, like, you know, particular episodes, not every single one. If you want to watch every single one, go ahead. You don't have to. But good on you. But honestly, this show has episodes that make it stand out amongst the rest, and that's what makes Batman the Animated Series so great. And honestly, I can't believe it's been 30 years since the show has, came out. 30 years. So to Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, thank you, gentlemen, for creating such an iconic TV show, giving us amazing characters brought to life on the TV screen with amazing voice acting casted by the great Andrea Romano. What more is there to say about Batman the Animated Series? I have no other words left to say about it. Tex, do you have any final words to say?
It's been fun. This is the most interaction I've had with this series in a very long time. As I've said episodes ago, My first experience with this series was definitely the Penguin, the Batman in my basement episode,
Mm-hmm.
because my mom bought that for me on VHS. So to go through like such a elaborate rundown of some of the series' best hits is very new to me, and I definitely don't regret it. I already knew why the series was so highly regarded, but it's one thing between knowing and being able to see it for yourself, you
Yep.
know. So yeah, this was a great experience, and I'm sure the rest of the DCAU will be even better.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And folks, thank you guys so much for listening in on all these commentaries. Like I said, we didn't do commentary on every single episode because trust me, if I did, I would have just done this show for this marathon. But I've wanted to do it because mainly because this show was the start of the DC animated universe and it paved the way for iconic TV shows to come, DC TV shows, I mean, for that matter, to come. It just it would I had to give this universe justice by starting off with the animated series and working my way through working our way through this entire franchise. And yeah, there are no words left to even describe the iconicism of this show. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. But this was great. This was great. To Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Arlene Sorkin, the rest, every single cast member, to the late cast members. And speaking of late cast members, I also got to point out the voice of Ra's al Ghul in this show. Give me 1 second, I'm pulling his name up right now. Ra's al Ghul, David Warner, the late David Warner. He passed away 2 days ago. He was the
Ah,
voice of Ra's al Ghul in this show. So to the late David Warner, rest in peace.
rest in peace. That's some of my favorite episodes of this run, and I know we'll see you a few more times in this series, but rest in
Yes,
peace.
rest in peace. You gave the iconic villain Ra's al Ghul a voice, and no one said the word detective better than
Detective. Wow,
better than he did.
no one.
No one, no one said it better than he did. Detective. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening on our commentary on Batman the Animated Series. Stay tuned for our commentary on Mystery of the Batwoman. And once that commentary is done, we will be starting Superman the Animated Series. And
Yes.
trust me, I've been looking forward to that show since we got to the middle of the animated series because the fact that the animated series had BTAS had this many episodes and Superman TAS had a fewer ones, I'm still looking forward to it because I feel like Superman TAS it's the underrated one out of the bunch. It really is the underrated show out of the bunch. The reason why I say that is because you don't really hear people talk about it. Because
Yeah.
when people bring up the DC animated universe, you either hear them talk about Batman, Batman Beyond, or Justice
Justice
League
League.
and Static Shock to an extent.
Exactly. Um,
That's it.
I know we'll get more into this, especially over the course of the series. I think a big problem the series had is that it never really got to have its own finale. It kind of continues its story in Justice League,
Mm-hmm.
but then a lot of it gets diluted. Like, um, again, we'll get into it, but you never really get to see the ramifications of what Darkseid and Superman kind of do to each other. Like, oh, how does the Earth feel about Superman now? You don't really get that, and I
Yep.
believe that was intended to be the next season, but unfortunately, I think it was canned for the introduction of the Justice League series instead, which was still a
Yes.
great series.
Yeah, it's a good thing it transferred over to that
Yeah,
because there was a lot of storylines mainly from Superman TAS that transferred over into Justice League. Hence why when you watch Justice League and JLU, you realize so many plot holes. I'm like, wait, what? When did
yeah,
this happen?
yeah.
And like,
Like,
oh yeah, Superman the animated series. I'm like, okay, I guess Superman the animated series is a significant show to watch.
oh, definitely, especially if you care about any of the New God stuff. Because I saw Justice League first. I had no idea how Superman knew the New Gods until I watched Superman animated series. So
Yep. And especially a particular episode in Superman TAS that plays a very crucial point in JLU. I'm not saying which episode that is, but Actually, you know, I won't say what episode that is until we get to JOU. How about that? I'll keep the mystery.
Great.
I'll keep the mystery going on that one. I'll leave you to find out about it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening on our commentary. We are looking forward to starting Superman the Animated Series real soon. Tex, where can everybody find you?
So, guys, you can find me at the BTextive on YouTube and Twitter.
And guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at Blackwing2040. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified whenever I go live or whenever a new video goes up. Thank you so much for listening to the commentary on this journey through BTAS. Happy 30th anniversary to Batman the Animated Series. And as always, guys, we'll catch you later in the next video. But until then, I am Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden.